You must be new in town. Let me show you around the neighborhood. We got the post office, the park. Oh, this here's my house. Let me let you in. Don't be shy. Oh, please, after you. There you go. It's funny, getting to the post office and explaining why I'm sending teeth in the mail is a bit like pulling teeth. Anyway, come on in. If you're new to the show, every week I take real listener questions down into the sub-basement of imagination, where I get a little help answering them from my neighbors. And speaking of neighbors...
Hey, Mr. T. It's me, Stooley from down the street. My dad was going to drop me off at the pool today, but I had to tell you. Did you know there's a black Mr. T? That makes you the white Mr. T.
I know all about the other Mr. T, Stooley, but maybe you should call us the Mr. T with a mohawk and the Mr. T with a podcast.
Dang it, are those other words bad words now?
Well, no, I mean, it depends on how you use it, and your tone, and I think my diverse friends could probably explain it better. I'll go round them up. How about we head down into the sub-basement of imagination for a race special? I'll see you on the other side. All right, there goes the neighborhood. It's Mr. James. Say hello.
Bum, 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 bum. There goes the neighborhood!
Oh, you didn't even know that was coming. I'm glad you were on top of that.
Well, that's a body count song.
Well, all my intros are body count songs, but you still didn't know what was coming.
Yep. This next guest says he's a cop killer and he's better off you than me. Here's Derek.
That's me.
Hey. And he's back after so long.
He's back. Thanks for having me.
Of course. We, two people is good, but three people, now that's
it's
great.
Sexy.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Ménage à trois.
There we are.
Yep.
And finally, it don't matter if he's black or white. It's Mr. Eddie.
Hello.
He's neither.
And it doesn't matter. It don't matter.
Between the two.
It no matter. It no matter.
It no matter.
All right, and as usual, we got our bingo board, 9 pictures. The category today is race. James figured that out first, so he'll get to pick first. 9 images that we've hidden our listener questions under.
Well,
so,
did
James...
did
Yes?
Derek figure it out before me?
No, but I actually told him.
He told me straight up at the cafe. Yeah, and that's...
Oh, well, that's
That's
unfair.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay.
Nepotism,
Now I
Oh.
don't
It
feel
happens,
bad
okay?
with going
It happens.
first.
Favoritism. Got
Get
it.
over it. Move on. Look.
Well, you gotta understand, Eddie. Tim and Eric carry the same bloodline. And they just wanna...
Eric?
Well, he said Tim and Eric. That
Fucking call me Eric?
it's because it's Tim and Eric. It's like a binomial form. You
No, I'm
start to
also
say
pretty drunk.
Tim,
James,
and you just say
we've
Tim and
known
Eric.
each other for 27 years now. And you
That's
call me
true.
Eric?
I'm sorry, Tarek.
It's fine. I'm already over it. Let's begin. Let's do this. I'm okay. I'm
Let's
going to
just-
be okay.
Jump right in.
Let's just jump
You will.
right into it so I can forget about this.
Jamesy boy, you got to pick up an image here.
Alright, I'm gonna go with Danny DeVito on the bottom.
Bottom row, that's Warwick Davis as a goblin from Harry Potter.
I could see Danny DeVito playing that role, though, to be honest.
Oh, he'd be good.
He'd be good.
Isn't that him as Penguin?
Yeah, I thought that was him
Yeah.
as Penguin.
No,
It's not him as Penguin.
you uncultured
very
people.
different.
I'm pretty sure that's
Oh.
Penguin from Batman Returns.
All right, look, your question is, are goblin characters inherently racist or only when they're portrayed controlling global finance?
Well, they're Jews. I mean, let's be honest.
Derek, we weren't going to just flat out say this. Come on. You have
No,
to have
but-
the nuance approach to it.
The nuance of J.K. Rowling.
Oh, yes, right. He's actually, the goblins, I read up on this.
But they're also
They're
queer,
actually
so it's okay.
they're actually trans Jewish. It's a different non-binary approach to race. It's part of critical transracial theory. You might not have heard of it. I have. I'm an educated person, and it's something that's been taking over the universities. And honestly, if you're not on board with it, you're a horrible human being, and you should suffer greatly.
No, I love goblins.
Yes, that's right. Everyone does.
I'm not a Jewish goblin person, but I've slept with enough in my day, and I just want to say, so what if they control the world's banks and media? I think they should have rights too. Everyone should have equal rights.
Oh, you're standing up for the little guy there.
Exactly. Well, they're not so little when you take them to bed. Hey-o!
Hey!
Horizontal.
Yep. Fucking spread my ass cheeks like cream cheese.
Is that what you texted Warwick Davis?
Is that what that sound was when you were walking home?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
He's like, oh, Harry, Mr. Potter, I'm about to arrive. I'm coming.
What is this cheesy substance?
What is this cheesy substance? I almost want to taste it. No, Warwick, I don't think you do, brother.
Wait, was that Hagrid at the end?
Yeah, that's Hagrid. That's that's Hagrid's cousin from Long Beach, California. Hagrid, brother, I don't think I don't think you want to go down that road.
I said that.
Brother, I shouldn't have had that opinion on trans people. I landed myself into some pretty hot water.
So there you have
Well, I think we knocked that one out of the park. Well, now I just have to decide what order to go in. How about Derek at the top here? Derek, you can pick the next image.
All right, let's go with...
Why? Is it because he's white?
Yeah.
Thank you,
Not-
James.
That's why.
I don't make every decision based on the
I'm
color
playing
of
my
the
card.
person's skin.
Well, you should.
Only
In any
when
case.
Because I'm not black or white, that's why.
Yeah.
All right.
Is
I'm
it
gonna go
because
with-
Eddie is transparent?
You're making fun of critical transracial theory. I'm really offended about that, personally. So I'm going to go with Norman Jesus.
Norman Jesus.
Norman Jesus, that's right. Whose face I can't fucking stand, but I respect the guy.
You're
How does he
like,
fit into
I
this?
can't.
Your question is, does a racist person equal a racist zombie?
Isn't there a Key and Peele sketch about that?
If there is, then I'm sorry, I retract the question. But if you can't
like
prove
there
it,
is.
I don't know. I haven't.
Because if Key and Peele have made an episode on it, then they've confirmed or denied it. That's where I get my news from. I mean,
I confirm. Derek gets his news from Key and Peele.
it's true. Folks at home, it's absolutely 100% true.
I concur.
Well, that's why they get so much views.
MTV News, Daily Show, Chelsea Lately.
Daily Show, sure.
And,
I'm not from the Daily Show. I'm from MySpace.
And the Proud Boys personal
Space.
website.
In the ShamWow commercials. The infomercials at like 3 a.m.
No, those are informational. That's where you get actual news. It's all bullshit during the day, but if you stay up like me, if you're a dedicated, good,
Honest
decent
coke bandits.
citizen, yeah. I mean, I've given away plenty of my golden rings and jewelry, and I'm a good citizen for it, you know? I've done my
In
part.
return,
By
you
the
got
way,
news.
I got news. By the way, folks at home, we're having a little special drinky poo session tonight, so crack open a bottle and join us, because that's what we're doing. I think Norman Reedus has confirmed that zombies can be racist, but
Also,
only
addendum.
if they're what?
Does a racist zombie... Does that mean they won't eat certain people? Like, are you just safe if a zombie
Also in the
is
Key and Peele
racist?
sketch.
Dude,
God damn it, I didn't know that, okay?
remember the Asian guy in The Walking Dead? I forget his name. Someone forgive me, but
Stephen Yun.
Steven.
Carl.
Kim
How
Jong.
many seasons? Well, don't spoil it for anyone who hasn't watched it.
Oh.
But
Bobby
he
Lee.
lasted a little while.
Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee, yeah, that's who it was. he lasted a couple seasons. Coincidence?
Han Lo.
I think not.
Hung low.
Hung low. Fook you and fook me.
All right, I think we should change gears here. I'm going to give this one to Eddie here if he wants to pick an image. And hey,
right.
hopefully this
Han
time...
Lo is an actor, by the way, guys.
In case you were wondering.
Yeah, I'm quite aware with his work.
Yeah, he stars in many cult classics.
You know, I'm pretty sure he's in a Walking Dead reimagining. Or more like
An
a
homage.
reimagining of sorts.
An homage. An homage. It's my turn?
Yes.
Alright, then I pick... Let's go with Mario.
Mario, okay. Your question is, who is your favorite straight white alpha male in video games?
Duke Nukem.
Master Chief.
It's a lot of them.
Yeah. I actually retract that. I'm gonna have to say for me, I think I'm gonna have to say Chris Redfield.
He does punch a good boulder. Yeah.
He does, if you know what I'm saying.
I'll probably say Star Killer.
Star Killer, huh?
Who the fuck is
Which-
Star Killer?
From
Yeah, I don't know
Force
Star Killer.
Unleashed.
Luke
Yep.
Starkiller?
Star
Oh,
Killer?
There, got it.
Bendick Star Killer from KOTOR. Just kidding. That's a deeper reference for anyone who's ever played that. Nobody has.
You know,
It's an
yeah, I
old
was about to say,
I prefer KOTOR 2.
Okay, Tim knows what I'm talking about. Thank you. I
This
have
is
to
a
say,
podcast.
I never finished number 2. But number
By
1
nerds, for
has the
nerds.
best twist since Darth Vader. Just saying. James
That's
is
true.
a little uncultured. He's never watched Star Wars before. And
That-
you know,
that is
This is more of a
big
Star
fact.
Trek.
he still
kinda
thinks
guy.
Darth Vader wears a red shirt. He's not quite on the
He
details.
still
there.
thinks that Darth Vader was voiced by a white dude.
Yeah. I mean, he's pretty far behind, but he'll catch up.
No, I was watching actually no, I was watching a Star Wars movie not too long ago.
A Star
Was
Wars
it
one
movie?
of the new
Alright,
ones?
Which one?
Because that doesn't.
Yeah, I got a screen grab from it. I don't remember
You got a
Interesting.
from it.
yeah,
Screen grab.
Screen grab. Are you sure it's not one of the parodies you tend to watch? I mean, the reimagined. Are you sure? It's not from
No,
that
I
one.
just
'Cause
sent
They're
it
two
to you.
completely movies.
I'm pretty sure it's J.J. Abrams.
Right.
None of these
Yeah,
characters
that's
look
Star
like
Wars.
Rey.
One of them kind of looks like Ayla Sakura.
Can someone describe this picture for the listener? Oh my god.
Oh, yep. I think, yep. I know this one.
Okay, we've got what appears to be 3 Twi'lek women doing some abominable
having a
things with one
conversation.
another.
They're having a conversation.
They're having a conversation. They're
Brought to you by
They're-
digitalplayground.com, also known as DP.
That's our week's sponsor,
James.
by the way.
James, you shouldn't be
DP.
pirating Star Wars movies from Digital
No,
Playground.
no. Okay, this is why I wanted to bring this up. Digital Playground is actually our sponsor for this week. Make
just
sure. Yeah.
Make sure to smash that like button.
Yeah,
Smash
go
it
to-
hard.
Yep, go to digitalplayground.com. Smash the like button as hard as you can. And
Or
there's
just
some
Google
pretty good-
search DP.
Tell them we
Google
sent you.
DP, go to images, you'll find it. It's
You'll find
there.
it.
Yeah. We tested.
Yep.
All right.
There.
I tested positive.
Oof.
What?
James,
All right.
James, why don't you pick the next question? You busy with the digital playground?
You know, any day now.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, this week's sponsor. All right, I'm gonna check with. I'm gonna go with my boy and yours, Mr. Comedian of 2007, Kramer from Seinfeld.
I couldn't think of
That's
his
right.
name. Michael Richards.
Michael Richards.
Yeah, Kramer.
I just thought Seinfeld. You're already way ahead. Yeah, that 2007 comedy. Good shit.
We got your question here. Rank these loaded terms from best to worst. Your terms are uppity.
Are you gonna say the N word?
Model minority, and Kramer. Loaded terms. James, what's the best out of those?
My favorite is Tim saying the N word on his Proud Boys exclusive podcast.
We don't talk about, I don't like cross-promoting to very different audiences.
They're not
you
too
mean?
different, Tim.
Segregation.
They love watching
Tim.
our show.
Tim, they're not too different.
The president
Look.
plugged us both last night. Okay.
Yeah, President plugged. President plugged us
So,
last night. And it was
We're in this
pretty-
together, as far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned.
You know, at first I thought it was funny he was trolling, but now I realize we lost 15,000 subscribers,
Yeah.
and that hits hard. I'm gonna have to call the D-man tonight and be like, "Hey, man, you're gonna have to
Listen.
either make an apology or send us a paycheck because I can't keep this boat afloat by myself."
Also, a paycheck is a good apology.
Yeah, exactly. You hear it here first, folks. A paycheck is the best apology.
So nobody's got a favorite, come on, uppity, model minority, and Kramer. Best to worst.
Kramer's the best. All of them, all the rest could suck it.
All right.
What was the first one?
Uppity.
Uppity?
It's a loaded term. You can't go around calling people uppity.
I mean, maybe you couldn't back in this fucking 60s. No.
Yeah. If you said it now, people. Well, I mean, probably
People
wouldn't
be
get
like,
it. But like,
Like,
what the fuck are you saying? But if you're at a party, it's just like, you're uppity, and they'll be like, I know, dude, it's fucking lit.
doesn't line.
Yeah.
I think you underestimate how that word might get to people.
Tim,
Well,
can you
I've never
describe?
Tim, I've never met a black man in my life, so you're probably right.
That's true.
I mean, okay, none
I've
of us
had enough
have.
black men.
That's true.
I've had
James
enough
is,
black
James
men
is only
inside
quarter
of
black.
me.
James is only quarter black. That's the closest I've got to any kind of
Yeah.
exposure. I'm ignorant to the other three quarters here, so
Yeah.
you have to bear with me. I'm learning.
Well, I think Derek gets to pick our next topic here. Look at the board and tell me.
I think it's speaking of segue from the last point. There are two African American gentle families on this board that we have conveniently been dancing around, and I'm going to keep doing that, and I'm going to go with how to spot a Jap.
That's right. We've got a government-issued pamphlet here. The title is How to Spot a Jap. That's from the 40s. And your question is, can you, quote, spot a Jap? Or for that matter, tell all races apart by sight?
Yeah, it's the national
Yeah.
jingle that we were taught as kids. Chinese,
Right.
Japanese, Sardines, look at these.
Well, that's two races.
Well, here's how I know. My grandma, grew up here in the 40s, and still, old people. She still lets it go. Well, the Japs were flying over. We thought they were going to fly over, and we had to duck and cover. And I was like, oh, well, that's interesting, Grandma. We don't really say that anymore. And she's like, that's what they are. And I thought, oh, and that's how you spot a Jap. You just sort of accept it. I don't know. There's nothing more to it, as far as I'm concerned.
See, I think it's problematic. You can't just ask people, how to
Tim,
tell.
Okay, Tim, you don't.
Yes.
You got to look out for the key. There's some subtle subtle things you could find when you're looking for a Japanese person. One,
Or any person.
kimono. The
Yeah,
kimono.
most
you
of
gotta
them
find the
wear
kimono. Yeah,
kimonos
most
at all
exactly.
times.
Yeah, the
In
Komodo dragon.
In the second, the wooden sandals.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Well, see, this helps, but I need to be able to tell every race apart by sight.
Oh.
Can you just detail this for every race?
No. I took Japanese
mustache.
cultures in fucking community college of Austin, Texas. And,
Right.
Well, so you're an expert, but
yeah,
I need.
Well, okay. I studied transracial theory, James, so I'm really kind of the expert here. So if you could just leave this to scientists, that'd be great.
Derek,
So mustaches.
I lived in Austin, Texas. Okay,
Right.
so
Right, when you were with the Proud Boys. I remember that.
Yeah, I should know a thing or two about cultures.
That's right.
Austin is a very diverse city with a
Mhm.
lot of culture to
Mhm.
provide.
Mhm.
You've got your white people who have a Texas accent. You have your
Mhm.
white people with a California accent.
True.
You have your white people with a Midwestern accent.
I mean,
I bet there's a lot of
transracial.
tension.
It's a lot. Yeah. The ones that wear
Yeah.
hats, the ones that don't.
Yeah, the white people that wear hats. You got the white people who like to unicycle. It's a lot of diversity there, guys.
It
And
really
the fact
is. It's
that
a
you
culturally
yeah,
splendorous place.
exactly.
Absolutely right. I agree with the correspondent. His views. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Their views. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think we found common ground.
Well, this is America, so
This is
next question.
I
Land of the
think
free.
Eddie gets to pick.
Ooh. Let's go with the Children of the Corn.
Top right. Your question is, and picture was just a bunch of kids on their phones.
I didn't.
Isn't that
Oh,
what
it's
it said?
corn.
Yeah. We're watching a video of porn.
Oh, I thought you said Children of the Grave.
I thought you said Children of the Corn.
Yeah, from
We're all
Bakersfield.
right.
I was like, wrong race there, buddy.
Look, your question is racism learned, or are some kids just born bad?
I'd say it's learned.
Yeah.
You teach that shit.
Like nature and nurture type of thing?
Right.
Yeah, like is a baby born and the doctor can just tell?
Well,
Um,
embarrassing.
Maybe depending
Well,
who
I'll
the
tell you
doctor
what.
is.
When I was born, I was told I had more of a misanthropic look in my eye. And then the doctor, he took his penis out of my dad's mouth and said, your boy is going to be a nihilist.
He's going to be a nihilist. So, James, at what age would you say that you completed your, shall we say, transition?
My transition from the
son of a dick and mouth to a nihilist.
to a nihilist. Well, when my parents showed me the tapes of me being born.
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it. Here. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I saw the penis in the mouth, and I was like, okay, well.
That makes sense.
I guess
And it was sort of a Clockwork Orange style. They really made sure you watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
Wait, don't miss the last 5 seconds. It gets better. Dad, I don't want to watch anymore.
That's what you hear.
Don't watch it.
TV.
Probably like, don't look away.
Don't
look
we'll
away,
know
son.
if we do.
Don't look away.
It's a VHS. And they also recorded some commercials.
There's some commercial. Hold on, we got to get through these. It's like Honey Nut Cheerios or some shit. And then, all right, back to your sponsored programming.
Tears coming out.
Oh, that's bad.
Well, nothing happened to him. It just happened in the vicinity of him when he was a child.
Sure.
He doesn't
That
remember
that
it.
led to him becoming a nihilist.
But not racist, so I guess we can strike
yeah.
this question off.
Yeah, no. Everyone's born racist. I mean, what? Come on.
Oh, and then you get the racism learned out of you.
Mm-hmm. That's right. You go through your
I can
colorblind
accept that.
phase, and then people are like, snap out of it, and then you're like, oh, I'll just try not being a fucking nihilist. I'm telling you, nihilism plays into this somehow. You just stop at some point.
Exactly.
I think we're back to you, James. If you want to pick an image.
I'll pick
How far away are you from your phone?
I'll pick
Oh, don't worry. He's putting up an image.
no, I was eating
He's
an
definitely
onion
getting ready.
The second scene from Digital Playgrounds.
I don't know. I don't know what image I want to pick.
I know.
Oh,
You know.
I know. Yeah. Oh, fine. I'll pick the bottom right, the bottom middle section.
No, you already
We
got
already
the
did
goblin.
No, the other one.
All right, James. We'll go with the.
heroin blowjob.
There we go.
That's what I had to
There
delete
we
the last
go.
time. I won't.
Don't censor his art. We went through this. This is the process James goes through to get his art across. Tim, let him express himself.
Too bad finger on the button.
Oh, there it is.
I just know what to expect. Now that I know what's coming, I can get rid of anything faster than you can find it.
Tim, I warned you what was going to happen.
But I can't ban him.
No, I'm not saying ban him. I'm saying, like, just don't take down his art.
Oh, James.
Just give in to him.
That whole build-up was just
All he wants,
fucking perfect.
yeah. All he wanted is a little bit of HB.
It's me, bro.
HB, bro.
Oh, shit.
That is
Does that answer your question, Tim?
to any listeners who may be out of the loop. HB, of course, is the heroin blowjob. That's the image I just had to delete for the sake of getting everyone on the same page.
That should be the new front cover. That should be the new front cover to Mr. Tim's neighborhood. Okay.
Okay.
We're
I'll
okay.
choose the Apollo Theater.
I fucking knew it.
I choose you, Pokemon.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Apollo, he said. He's
And
going
your
with
question Your question is, you're on stage at the Apollo. How do you get the audience on your side? Addendum.
for not
If
being a
you
black
are
guy.
in fact black, let me finish. Addendum. If you are in fact black, substitute the Apollo for the Salt Lake City Chuckle Hut.
Chuckle Hut. I'm missing out. What's the Apollo?
It's a theater famous for, definitely only being for black comics and stuff in a time when, most theaters would turn them down. And then by the 80s and 90s, it was just sort of how would you describe it? It's segregated by choice. It's sort of, it's for rising black stars.
Tim, you don't need to explain to me. I'm a transracial theorist. I'm not an idiot, okay? I understand I know what the Apollo is.
Who's an expert on segregation? It's Tim.
Whoa. Yeah, okay.
All right, you got it.
I have segregated many a thing, okay? I am an expert, okay? I've studied the literature quite well.
I'm somewhat of a scientist myself.
It's not good, you know? Hey. Gosh.
Well, I'll just pull the Kramer route. Shock value.
I guess that'll get them on your side, yeah.
Yeah, shock value.
Yeah. Works on me.
But don't you have to wait for a heckler? I mean, would you just open with that?
No, that's what I open up with. No, I just open up with... Hey, what's up? Beep!
Pan to the audience.
Yep.
But Michael Richards is there. And he's clapping, he's laughing.
I'd be the only trans white male there. Just laughing.
Yep.
I'm not talking about gender, by the way. I was born black, but I identify as white.
Vitiligo, huh?
Yeah, well, I just wanted to clarify that for anyone at home who feels the same.
Yep.
You're brave.
You're not alone.
Stay strong.
We really did save these last two images on the board have something in common.
Everyone shied away. All right, but it's my turn. And you know what? I'm going to go where no transitioned white transracial man has ever gone before. I'm picking blackish.
We got blackish in the bottom left, and your question is, there's a blackish and a mixedish. Are you disappointed there's no fashish?
Well, knowing
There's no what?
Fascish.
Fascist.
Fascist.
Like,
Well,
fascist.
Is that in Chinese?
It's trans ideologism. So, yeah, you might be someone who identifies as communist, but as you grow older, you go through a transitionary phase and become a trans fascist. The literature is very, very clear on how this works, and you don't need to hear it from me. Take it from our trans ideologism expert, James Bryan. James?
Well, as a person who oh fuck. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, damn it.
James, you are still an expert on this subject, are you not?
Yeah, but
But you're looking for a picture.
No.
You found an onion ring.
No. Okay, I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna after we wrap this up, I'm gonna watch the South Park Pandemic special.
God damn it! Focus.
As a trans racist person, I think that everybody should be able to be racist towards everybody, to be
equal,
not racist. Yeah, it's like two
right.
Two negatives make a positive.
Sure. You're saying we're resisting too much.
No,
we're trying too hard to be good when we should all just
We're #resisting too much.
You are a nihilist, aren't you? Okay. Got it.
Yep. I'm also a stylist.
Did you say oh, okay. See, I thought you just said stylist, and I was like, no, you're not. You're not a stylist.
What does that mean, Tim?
That clearly your job is not to style things.
You are no,
I
like you're actually just
style
not
the youth of this
of a
nation,
nation. Yeah,
to be proud.
We are.
we
We are.
we are.
The youth of a nation. We are.
Obligatory
Tim,
song plug.
Tim, you got to go through a POD phase. Come on. You're like what, 28 years old, and you still haven't gotten through one yet?
So, some of us are late bloomers.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, you gotta go. You gotta get with PO. You gotta get with EP, HB.
HB.
I feel like there's one more there.
No, there's not.
Well, there's one more question. That much I know for sure.
Me too.
Good segue.
Eddie, why don't you do us the honors and pick the last thing on the board?
All right, let's go with Kramer.
Okay. Feel like we have this
Once
problem
again.
pretty often.
One final avoidance of the last black guy on this table. I
It's
get
not
it.
Kramer.
I understand.
Okay.
No,
Let's
it's
go
Black
with
Kramer.
the Goblin.
All right.
Danny DeVito?
I'm gonna
DeVito.
just executive order this into the middle
Go
left
Frank.
is the Red Ranger cosplay. He is a black man, and that leads to our question.
Oh,
Can
I've
you
seen that
name...
video.
Hold on. Can you name one black Red Ranger? Why not?
Well, guys, if you check out, if you guys check out digitalplayground.com, you could find plenty of black versions of your favorite iconic superheroes. We have Black Spider-Man, Black Red Ranger, Black
Wow.
Panther.
The digital
Black
playground's so
Panther.
diverse instead of Hollywood so white.
Exactly.
I'm wondering
to
why we
that
don't have a
industry.
white
It's almost like
Panther.
they were made for the role.
I was gonna say, right?
Why? What was the question? We don't have a black red panther. What? Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Can you name one black Red Ranger? And why not? Do you think that's
know,
a Power
I think
Rangers
really-
problem, or is it a you problem?
I think the problem is that we don't have a red Mexican Ranger. We also don't have a red Native American Ranger, which brings
So
up
those
a
should
lot
come
of skin
first.
color issues. Which would bring up a lot of skin color issues that I think are important to our transracial era.
So you think that
and
you think that Power
furthermore-
Rangers needs a red man ranger?
yeah, I think. Sorry, I
You
choked.
heard it.
I was swallowing water. No, I think we just need to, like you said, James. You know, part of the theory is embracing racism. You know, and so yeah, just throw it all out on the table. Just fuck it. You know, a Red Ranger, and
Try it out, if you will.
just try it out, as our good friend would say, our expert.
Robert
would
Paul
say.
Champagne.
Robert Paul Champagne, thank you. As he'd say, just try it out, man.
No,
If you need a place, you can stay, but
I'm looking for love.
Just try
And
it out.
at the end of the day, aren't we all just looking for love, Tim?
You know, I can't think of a better way to wrap this one up. I mean, I think we solved it.
Yeah, kind of.
We three white guys and a guy who doesn't identify solved racism.
That's right. Thank you for respecting my identity, and thank you for calling Eddie white.
Yes, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I think he appreciates that big time. Eddie, it's good to see you, man.
You too.
Well, it's always a good time.
It's always a good time with me.
James, can't fucking stand you, but I love you, brother. What the fuck?
You can't stand this dick in my mouth.
Whoa, you're bringing up.
All right, let's wrap it up there.
James, where does this past trauma come from?
And Whoever wrote that racist zombie question probably was pretty proud of it, but I agree they could have done a Google search. Anyway, I guess it's time you were on your way. You just listened to Mr. Tim's Neighborhood. Credit where credit is due, most additional audio is from freesound.org with links in the description. Mr. Tim's Neighborhood is a comedy podcast you can find on iTunes, Spotify, and MrTimPod.com. Thanks for stopping by.